was made of copper by Paul Revere and Sons. Just down Beacon Street from here is the Bullet-Finch Pub, which provided the inspiration for the hit TV series Cheers. This is all part of Beacon Hill, where the sidewalks are lit by gas lamps, and you can see countless gorgeous examples of houses built in the Federalist style. Bisecting Beacon Hill is Charles Street, which is lined with numerous fashionable stores, restaurants, and antique shops. At the base of Beacon Hill is the Longfellow Bridge, which was completed in 1900. Due to its ornate design, it is locally referred to as the Salt and Pepper Bridge. Close by is Boston's Italian North End, where you'll find Old North Church, where on April 18, 1775, Robert Newman placed 2 lanterns in the church's belfry to signal Paul Revere to put out the alarm that British soldiers were heading towards Concord, Massachusetts. The North End is also known for the Brinks Garage, where what was once the largest robbery in American history took place. Over $8 million.
I didn't know that. That's exciting.
Next door to the North End is Boston City Hall and its giant brick plaza, which has seen huge celebrations marking the World Championships of the New England Patriots, the Boston Celtics, the Boston Bruins, and the Boston Red Sox. Right behind City Hall is the New England Holocaust Memorial, Faneuil Hall, and Quincy Market. Once Boston's main food market, it is now brimming with shops, restaurants, bars, and nightlife. Which brings us to Boston Harbor itself. Here you'll find the New England Aquarium, the Boston Children's Museum, and the Joseph Moakley Federal Courthouse. Here in South Boston is also our convention center. It is the largest building in New England, measuring 2.1 million square feet. In fact, it's as long as the Empire State Building is high.
Oh my god, I didn't know this. Maybe I'll just go through it while going.
Straight ahead from here is the JFK Library and Museum. It's a must-see stop for anyone interested in the history and presidency of John Fitzgerald Kennedy. The building was designed by I.M. Pei to capture President Kennedy's love for the sea. Bordering the harbor is also Boston's gateway to the world, Logan International Airport. Logan looks across to Boston's famed financial district, one of the most important business centers in the world, home to Fidelity Investments, the Boston Federal Reserve Bank, and countless other
Didn't I tell
banking
you
and
this
investment
looks like a
firms.
city from the DC or the Marvel Universe? Yes, it looks exactly like that.
Circling back towards the Prudential Center, we fly over Boston's South End
I think I just love this city. I don't
and
know
the
why.
Museum of Fine Arts, a truly impressive museum famous for
Why
its
would
collection of
anyone not
impressionist
love this
paintings.
city?
And the Longwood
Oh
Medical
my
Area,
god.
home to Harvard Medical School, Brigham and Women's Hospital, and Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. As we near the Prudential, we come upon the Christian Science Center, mother church to the movement, founded by Mary Baker Eddy in 1866. It's right across from Symphony Hall, where you can hear Boston's Symphony Orchestra and the famous Boston Pops. And then, of course, there's Kenmore Square and fabulous Fenway Park, home of the World Series champion Boston Red Sox. It was built in 1912, but after the 1918 season, the Red Sox owner sold Babe Ruth to finance a Broadway musical. Since then, the curse of the Bambino plagued the Red Sox for 86 years, until one night in October 2004 during a lunar eclipse, where the full moon turned blood red, the curse was reversed, and the Red Sox won the World Series. As we cross the Charles River and the Harvard Bridge, we enter Cambridge and begin our flight over the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. With over 1,000
We have
faculty
been there
members
today.
and over 10,000 students,
But
it's a
this
school
view
that has
is
seen
scenic.
over 80 Nobel Prize winners.
Oh my
and
god.
some amazing structures, including this radical-looking complex
Yeah, we saw
designed
this
by
too.
Frank Gehry. Continuing up the Charles River, you can see Boston University's undergraduate and graduate schools. It's here that Martin Luther King studied for his PhD. We
Wow.
then come to Harvard University, America's oldest school of higher learning. On this side of the river is the Harvard Business School, along with Harvard
Oh
Stadium,
my
looking
God.
every bit like a Roman Colosseum.
Really?
As we cross the river, you can appreciate the distinctive British architecture of the undergraduate